Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak, maybe rattle off 8 to 10. That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Here's the first pitch to him. He swings and misses. Throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Cutter low, 1-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Cueto, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. The 1-0. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves go down without a whimper here. Now it'll be the Giants' turn, no score. Julio Teheran gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
So striding forward now, Brandon Crawford. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Decker ranging back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 13 for him on the year as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Career numbers against Julio Teheran, 7 hits in 15 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
The 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now the pitch. Count remains 2-2. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat and is able to work a base hit.
Pedro, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Now the 2-0 home. It's the outside corner, strike 1. Hit on the ground to third.
Schimpf brings it in.
To second for one. On to Freeman. A double play. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Longoria will take the turn and head for second now. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Stepping in now, Hector Sanchez. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One for the Giants on this swing by Brandon Crawford.
Second inning coming up.
And the Giants are off to an early 1-0 lead. Digging in, Ryan Schimpf. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday. First offering on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one. Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Striding in, Tyler Flowers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. That's a ball. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Popped him up. Belt is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
先頭打者がいきなりホームラン打ちましたからね。
Now to the plate, Danny Santana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Flowers stands at second with two gone. soft liner to the left side. And this will be pulled in
しか
easily
も
for
初
the
球
final
です
out
か
of
ら、
the
初
inning.
球
We'll
の
get
球
a
を
look at
捉え
Austin
て、
Jackson when we
バッ
come
クスク
back.
リーン持っていきましたか
Played
ら
an
ね。
inning and a half. It's 1-0.
かなりやっぱ流れがいいですよね。
And so here is
2
Austin
試合
Jackson
連
to
続、
start us out here in
サ
the
イを打っ
home
て
half
勝
of
って
the
るっていう
second.
ね。
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Shimp waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And guys, this team took it on the chin last game. And I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
So stepping in, Jarrett Parker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Parker, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was taken in the second round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And the walk.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Standing in now, Miguel Gomez. And he's a bit tardy there on
ま
the
あで
first
も
pitch
ゴメスさん
fastball.
が
It's nothing in
ね、
one.
かなりいい仕事してはるんで。阪急対ジャイアンツ。阪急ブレーブスってありましたね。
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Here's the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
阪急ブレーブスってありましたもんね。
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Count still at 1-2. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
阪急電鉄ね、チョコレートの色してる電車ですね。運賃がめっちゃ安いんですよね、阪急って。400円あれば京都行けますからね、片道。
Here now the 2-2 is taken on the inside corner. Strike 3.
ブルーウェーブになった。オリックスブルーウェーブみたいな。
Into the box now, Johnny Cueto. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. A runner on
特
first
急
with 2
料
away.
金とか全くないですけどね。ないけど運賃変わらず
Soft
安
liner
く
to
乗
the
れま
right
すから
side.
ね。
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, you talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs. and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 0-1 the count. Parker at second. Cueto on at first with 2 down. Crawford is truly an elite-level defender, which is a big deal given the position he plays in the middle infield. Defensive metrics have become a bigger and bigger part of evaluating players, of course, and he's consistently among the leaders in these newer categories at his position.
Yeah, you can tell. His pitching staff absolutely loves him. First step.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Jeff Decker, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Jeff Decker.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. This is skied into short left center. Crawford is calling for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So with one away, we'll show you where these guys sit in the current division standings, and you can see them trailing the front runners by 3 games entering play today. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Julio Teheran, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On, he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. One and two now to the Braves pitcher.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Richie Morant. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. 2 out, nobody on.
お、マイケルさんおはようございます。あー、すみません。いつもありがとうございます。鼻がやばいです。
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off
しか
here.
も寝起きがかなり鼻が詰まりますね。噛んだら結構なんかスッキリ感はあるんですけど、詰まりがもう一つ治らないです。
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. in there at the letters 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Stepping up to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1 out, nobody on. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Hit hard down the line, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. The throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, I love this angle, looking right down the line. You can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Into the box, Evan Longoria. Hot shot down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
In now, Hector Sanchez, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
いい感じで追加点取れてますね。
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Longoria leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The center fielder, number 16, Austin Jackson.
Into the box now, Austin Jackson. He popped out in his first trip. From the stretch. And that one just missed outside. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Now a swing by Jackson as he sends this one on the ground out to shortstop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants get a run on the RBI double. We're through 3 here in China Basin. It's now 2-0 San Francisco. Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 0-1 on its way. And low, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
なかなかクエトさん、いい感じです。
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again. 1-2. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have the calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Ryan Schimpf. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? And Jackson will look this one in to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it here 2-0. So in now for San Francisco, Jared Parker. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup in for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing that stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays in the cookie.
Boy, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Stepping in now, Miguel Gomez. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. In the dirt here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Wow, すごい守備シフトが。
This is on the ground over the first, and that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting, Hector. Johnny Cueto.
Now at the plate, Johnny Cueto. A base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Comes set and the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. So that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Popped him up. Freeman has a play. 1 down.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, and their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. Way in front of that fastball. With runners in scoring position this season, Crawford hits a little over the 270 mark. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Tehran sets. Here comes the first pitch. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. One ball and one strike to the Giants' first baseman. Gomez, the runner at first with two gone. Slider stayed too low, ball two.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball three. The 3-1 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Gomez is on his way home. He scores, and they lead now by 4.
And that just pains the pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 fouled off. Another 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santana will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. It's the Giants 4 and the Braves nothing. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Jackson is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The 1-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Popped him up. Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Danny Santana.
So striding in, Danny Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that one stayed up a little high. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And this will get by Longoria at third. It's a fair ball.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Johan Camargo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 17, Johan Camargo.
The 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Luis Gohara will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 53, Luis Gohara.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Leading out for the Giants, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Started that swing a bit too early.
1 and 2.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for. Digging in to try it again, Hector Sanchez. third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in, Austin Jackson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready once again, Richie Morant. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And the pitch. That's a tough take. Wind up and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Lofted in the air out to right field. McCutchen is under it. 1 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see 2 different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Stephen Oker comes on as the new pitcher following the lengthy delay, and it looks like he's just about ready to go. Ready for another chance? Dansby Swanson. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Belt in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
First baseman number 5.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put Goodwood on.
Into the box, Ryan Schimpf, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Swanson over at second. Freeman at first, 1 gone. And it's 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Standing in, Tyler Flowers. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Flowers is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
A ball and a strike now. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Jackson. And that ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They trail here 4-0. Striding into the box, Jarrett Parker. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 1-1 home. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Decker will wait on it. And he's got it for the first down.
Now batting, second baseman, Miguel Gomez.
In now, Miguel Gomez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
1-1 the count now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. Up around the face. Heading out towards shallow right. Morant moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, pitcher, Stephen Oker.
Next to bat for the Giants, Stephen Oker. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Decker waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Giants down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Now batting, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and 1 strike. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Outside, 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. A changeup over the inside corner. Sent out to straightaway center field. Over now is Jackson, and he's got it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 23, Danny Santana.
At the plate, Danny Santana. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Lifted in the air to center. Jackson is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder, Jeff Decker.
Now in the box, Jeff Decker. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the cove and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets him going.
Charlie Culberson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Charlie Culberson.
Ohayou gozaimasu.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. They'll check in with an average still south of 230. 5 homers, 26 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change up, down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
Josh Osich takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 61, Josh Osich.
In now, Richie Moran, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Hit back toward the mound.
Wow.
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Culberson on second, Morant at first, 2 out in the inning. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
1-1.
Looked at for ball number 2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 3-1. 3-2, full count. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And another foul ball. Heading out towards shallow right. McCutcheon will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the Braves 1. Aaron Blair gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Brandon Crawford.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Oh, and 2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Three and 2 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. First pitch coming. Here it is. He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Hit hard to third. Schimpf scoops it up. There's one. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged a bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
0-2 count and the pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Stepping up now, Hector Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Buster Posey will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Posey is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Crawford at third. McCutchen at second. Longoria is over at first with 1 away. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. They get the force at the plate. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More from AT&T Park right after this. Buster Posey will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, Number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's set. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Gomez scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. 8th inning here from San Francisco with the Giants on top as you get a look at our line score to this point. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ryan Schimpf, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Way in front of that fastball. Two out, nobody on. Line hard toward right center, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
The batter, number 1. Second baseman.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Popped high in the air. Gomez is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Braves strand 1. They trail it 4-1. Lucas Sims is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50, Lucas Sims.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Austin Jackson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider down low for a strike. Hunter Pence is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Flowers corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Hence is retired, and there's 1 away. Digging in, Jarrett Parker. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 1 out, nobody on. One and 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder. Miguel Gomez waits on deck. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Miguel Gomez. He swings and grounds it to short. Swanson picks it up, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Hunter Pence will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 8. Hunter
Coming to the plate now, Danny Santana. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
leading off for Atlanta.
From the stretch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Stepping in now, Jeff Decker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1-1, here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. McCutchen is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 60.
Kurt Suzuki will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Kurt Suzuki.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Will Smith answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To Crawford for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, that didn't take long. Comes in and gets the first batter he faces to hit into a game-ending double play. That's what you call efficiency, folks. Nice save.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The San Francisco Giants jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Johnny Cueto earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Julio Teheran was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. Left 8 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run on 10 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on. The winning pitcher is Johnny Cueto. His record is now 12-10. The loss goes to Julio Teheran. He falls at 10-7. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.